Welcome to a webcast produced by the Learning Enhancement team based in the Dean of Students' office at the University of East Anglia. This webcast is part of the Steps into Numeracy series and concerns What do I do first? BODMAS. This guide helps you to understand what to do first when attempting a calculation and introduces the common acronym BODMAS. Introduction. It is common when attempting a calculation in mathematics or science to ask yourself, where do I start? Or, what do I do first? There is a set sequence in which you should do the basic operations of arithmetic: adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing. The acronym BODMAS helps you to remember this sequence. What is BODMAS? BODMAS stands for brackets, order, divide, multiply, add and subtract, and tells you the sequence to carry out operations in arithmetic. As you can see, there are three levels. Brackets are the first level, order, divide and multiply are second level, and add and subtract are third level. Any bracketed calculations are carried out first, with these calculations also following the rules of BODMAS. Calculations sometimes contain brackets within brackets. In mathematics, these brackets are called nested brackets. In these cases, you begin with the calculations in the innermost bracket and work your way outwards. When you have completed a calculation within a bracket, you should have a single number. That set of brackets can then be removed. When attempting a calculation which does not contain any brackets, the second level of operations should be carried out initially. Order, division and multiplication have equal priority, but you should still perform order first, then divide and then multiply. The word order relates to operations containing powers or indices, such as squaring or square rooting. If you only have divisions and or multiplications to perform, these are completed from left to right. The third level relates to addition and subtraction. These operations should be carried out last in any mathematical calculation. BODMAS is one of many similar acronyms to help you remember the sequence of arithmetic operations. Others you may know are BIDMAS, where order is replaced by index; BEDMAS, common in Canada, where order is replaced by exponent; and PODMAS, common in the United States, where brackets are called parentheses. Let's do an example. What is 4 plus 6 multiplied by 5? As you read from left to right, it is natural to perform the addition before the multiplication. So, 4 plus 6 equals 10. And then multiply by 5 to get 10 times 5 equals 50. This is wrong. BODMAS tells you that the multiplication, level 2, is performed before the addition, which is level 3. So, 4 plus 6 multiplied by 5 equals 4 plus 30, as 6 times 5 is 30, which equals 34. Let's look at another example. What is 4 plus 6 in brackets multiplied by 5? This looks similar to the previous example, as it contains the same mathematical operations of multiplication and addition and the same numbers. However, brackets have been introduced and BODMAS tells you to perform the mathematics inside the brackets first. In the bracket you have 4 plus 6, which is 10. Then you multiply 10 by 5 to get the answer. Written as mathematics, you find 4 plus 6 in brackets multiplied by 5 equals 10 in brackets multiplied by 5. So we can remove the brackets to give us 10 multiplied by 5, which equals 50. A different answer to that of the first example. Let's look at another example. Calculate 16 divided by 2 plus 6 in brackets, all squared. Here you have nested brackets. The mathematics in the innermost bracket is performed first. So 2 plus 6 equals 8. As you only have a number in the brackets can be removed. You now have 16 divided by 8 all squared. BODMAS tells you to perform the bracketed mathematics first to give 16 divided by 8 in the brackets, which equals 2. You now perform the squaring to get 2 squared equals 4. Here is an example that contains only divisions and multiplications. Calculate 12 divided by 6 multiplied by 2. Here you only have divisions and multiplications, and so the mathematics proceeds from left to right. In this case, the division is performed before the multiplication to find that 12 divided by 6 multiplied by 2 equals 2 multiplied by 2, which equals 4. Here's another example. Calculate 8 divided by 4 divided by 2. It may seem here that as you have 2 divisions to carry out, it does not matter which you do first. In fact, it does. If you calculate 8 divided by 4 first, you get a different answer than if you calculate 4 divided by 2 first. To get the correct answer, you proceed from left to right. 8 divided by 4 divided by 2 equals 2, because 8 divided by 4 equals 2, divided by 2, which equals 1. BODMAS and calculators. All computer software and scientific calculators follow the rules of BODMAS. Your calculator or computer does exactly what you tell it to do, but misunderstandings of BODMAS can lead to incorrect calculations. Here is an example of this. Calculate the square of minus 5. Using a calculator, input minus 5 and press the squaring button. The correct answer is 25, but many calculators give the answer as minus 25. What these calculators are doing is following BODMAS. The mathematics you have typed in is minus 5 squared, so the calculator is performing the squaring first, then making the answer negative by multiplying by minus 1. An understanding of BODMAS will help you avoid this mistake by typing in the correct piece of mathematics you want to perform. Inputting minus 5 in brackets, then pressing the squaring button, gives 25. Mathematically, this is written as minus 5 multiplied by minus 5, which is minus 5 squared. Being aware of exactly what you want to calculate is especially important in complicated scientific calculations which contain many steps. You may find it useful to introduce brackets at suitable places when inputting the numbers. Try writing out the calculation on a piece of paper first and deciding where the brackets can be correctly placed. Breaking the calculation down into smaller parts and saving the results in the calculator memory may also be useful. Some newer calculators automatically introduce brackets where needed. Further guidance and information. If you have any further questions about numeracy or would like to discuss any other aspects of mathematics, you can talk to your lecturer or personal advisor or make an appointment to see a learning enhancement tutor in the Dean of Students office. You can telephone 01603 592 761 or email dos.help@uea.ac.uk or visit our website at www.uea.ac.uk/dos/let. There are further resources on many other aspects of numeracy, mathematics, statistics and science available from the Dean of Students' Office and on its website. These include questions to practice, model solutions and webcasts illustrating essential skills. This guidance is one of a series on mathematics produced by the Dean of Students' Office at the University of East Anglia.